What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. Welcome to Afternoons Delight. So let's talk about this, y'all, because this storyline has really been interesting. It's gone to some different layers and just how everything has been since the Roy Walton case. Both characters have done like a whole 180. Like they're different than what they were, basically. Like they're way different than what they were. It's like they changed bodies or something. Because I swear Upton was more like what we're seeing with Jay right now. And Jay was the by the book. He was the one that was concerned for Hailey and all this other stuff and her line or whatever. Like it's like they switched bodies, bro. And I love that contrast. And I talked about in the last video about how she was asking questions or whatever. This is basically kind of the same video, but I just want to kind of get more into the text message. So let's read off the text message that Hailey sent. So she said, "Jay, call me." He said, "I'm on my way in." She said, "You done with the paper?" She picked up food, and we saw there was some food on the counter. The bag hadn't been opened yet. She was drinking some wine, along with her hair down and everything like that. And then he said, "Sorry, be there in a bit. Start without me." And that's when she probably really started thinking like, wow, he usually don't do stuff like this. She already confronted him about it, not like, being mean to him or getting an attitude with him or anything or raising her voice. She was just basically like, it don't feel like you're you right now. It don't feel like, like you're hiding. And if you're hiding lies, then how are we going to work, And so the trust issues are starting to rise, and the tensions you could tell between them are starting to rise. That he's starting to lie to her, hanging around later. Now he's with Voight. He's been hanging around Voight a lot lately. He went to the bar and everything with him to go drink. And, he's obviously working on some type of case where it's really deep right now. And I think it's going to have something to do with his exit. So this is going to be next week. We'll talk about that in that episode. But, man, he's in something deep. But, man, Halsted is in trouble, bro. And it might be permanent damage on this one, y'all. Like, it might be some permanent damage on this one. It's not going good. And this is really, and I think Hailey's character is going to continue to be very intriguing, especially when he leaves the show, when Jay leaves the show, or Jesse Lee Soffer, the actor. When Jay is gone, her character is really going to be very interesting to see how she deals with this, because whether he dies or not, her grief, if he dies or whatever, his separation, whatever happens with him, it is going to take a toll on her. She was already kind of like in a vulnerable state after this Roy Walton thing. It's just going to go way beyond the limit. So we'll see what happens, man. But it is looking pretty scary right now. But go on ahead and get this video a like, man. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new in the zoo. Any comments I got, definitely put them below. And if you want to donate to the channel, hit the super thanks button below. I much appreciate it. But yeah, man, and thank y'all for voting in the polls, man. The polls at the community tab. We'll have some polls there as well. I want y'all to check that out. And just continue to vote every Wednesday for Chicago. One Chicago against wrestling. Wrestling's been #1. I know you guys can get in there and vote more to get One Chicago up there a little bit more. So definitely do that, y'all. But man, yeah, so this is it's not looking good for Halsted right now, man. And next week's episode looks very, very intriguing. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about Burgess and their scene. Things are actually going better with them than they were. So Halsted seems to be the troubling relationship right now. So we'll get into that next, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. Afternoons Delight.